Okay, so I know the kids are excited. Just a couple more people that need to speak. And there's some other people that it's really important to thank. This was a very expensive project, a very time-consuming project. So a big mention has to go out to Southeast Ottawa Community Health Centre. They applied for the Alex Trebek grant, which brought us in $15,000 towards our playground. So that's really important to acknowledge. Home Depot was a big part of this as well. Maybe I'll run through them all real quick. I was going to give it to you guys in doses, but let's just go through it. Comfort King, Windows and Doors sponsored the door panel. Everest College sponsored the wavy slide and the clock panel. Artistic Landscape provided all of our beautiful bushes and flowers that are in the garden. So, I wanted to maybe invite Acting Chief Keeley. Dun, dun, dun. Acting Chief Keeley. Ed is easier. He's worked so hard for his title. Do you think we should be calling him Ed? I don't know.
Nope.
Acting Chief Keeley. Sorry.
So I'm not one to really go on with long speeches here. I'll be quick. It's been a long day. Tremendous amount of work, and I know I was happy when Anna called me and told me that this was in place. This happens to be my second Let Them Be Kids build. I did one in Vanier last year. I forgot how much work was involved, but just as a side note, we plan on trying to do one of these a year for about the next 10 years. So I am really privileged that fire and paramedics were engaged with this because they do so much in the community. And just watching them at work today was fantastic. So, and in memory of Eric, makes it more special for us. But I think what I'll close with is really, at the end of the day, what it's about is everybody here coming together to make this happen. And this doesn't happen here without everybody being here right now. So, thank you. And it's a privilege to be here. Dina, I have to give Dina credit and Bev. Crystal, and I won't. Johnny Cash has a saying there. It's a dangerous thing thanking people because you're bound to miss someone. Or Wayne, it was John Wayne. So I won't go on past that, but I know how much work they put into this, and I know the pride you must feel right now is fantastic. Congratulations. Thanks very much.
So just 2 more people to speak, and then the kids can play. I would like to invite Anna to come up if she would like. May I? Wonderful.
Hi everybody. I'm very pleased to see almost the final product. I believe that there are a few more pieces that will be coming. I was here last year, I think, when Dina informed me, and then it took quite a while. We didn't expect probably it will take that long, but I'm thrilled that the kids will get play structure, and obviously I'm honored that it's going to be also in memory of Eric and first responders. And listen, all the best, and thank you very much for all volunteering, for all the work, all the contributions, and all the hard work from Ed. He was a big contributor, I know.
Thank you, Anna. So a lot of people got to feel what it feels like to do a few days of volunteer work. I want to pass it along to somebody who kept us very organized, who did quite a bit of work. She worked full-time, or she was in school full-time. She's a full-time mom to teenagers. But she still did everything we needed her to do. Everybody, welcome Crystal Casey.
Woo!
Gina?
I'll try and make this quick for you so you can open up the gates to the new playground. Okay, so first off, why I like to volunteer and why I think it's so important. First off, it helps me break my personal fears of speaking in front of people. So helping me with that. The other one, what really makes me want to volunteer is because I care about my family, I care about my home, I care about my friends, I care about my neighborhood and my neighbors who are also my friends. I care about my community, so I make sure I get out here and do what I can so that people know that I care about them. And this home is basically as much as my home as it is yours. When people interact with one another in a positive manner, they break down barriers and stigmas that keep people isolated from one another. We have a very diverse community, and I am proud to live here and be a part of it, and befriend so many wonderful and unique individuals. When acquaintances and friendships form among adults, regardless of our backgrounds, social statuses, gender, age, mental or physical capabilities, or culture, children have an easier time playing with one another. When we know each other even more, we learn about each other and develop an understanding and tolerance of one another. And so long as no harm comes to anyone, we find a happy medium in which we can all live peacefully. When we do this, we are thus leading by example and building community capacity. Building this playground today is an example of us working together. Also, as we work together, we work to rid our neighborhood of that broken window syndrome. This is where we do not fix something like a window and opportunists like rats come in and think they can take over our home. Often this results in communities with high crime rates and drugs, theft, and gang behavior. We should want to have our children play in safe and secure places as they grow to help them become intelligent, compassionate, and productive members of our society. Bringing this playground here today is much more than simply a playground for children to play. A bit of a cliche here, but this saying is true. It takes a community to raise children. The more I volunteer, I see others wanting the same thing, a safe and secure, happy and peaceful place to live. When we work together in making this community a good place for our children to grow, learn, play, the safer and secure, the more secure it is, and the more integrity and pride we have for it. In the end, our children have a better start in life because of this. They also have more respect for one another and property, and a higher chance of continuing the cohesion of a diverse and healthy community. As you can see, all these aspects are interlinked. This playground build today isn't just for the well-being of our children, it is the well-being for every single one of us here today. This is why I think it is so important to volunteer and why I continue to do so. So thank you for volunteering your precious time, your hard work, and sweat at our playground build today. These actions are noble and you honor us by this. Our community is becoming safer, secure, and more fun for our children to play, learn, and grow in a happy and healthy environment. So thank you.
Powerful. Awesome. Good job, Crystal. Okay, so before we let the kids, a couple more thank yous. Thank you, Bridgehead, for providing us with coffee to get us up so early in the morning. Woo! Thank you. Last year we had the Works feed everybody. They helped us out with lunch, so we can't forget that. That was part of the build, so thank you to the Works. And this year we want to thank Lone Star for providing the chips and salsa, and Broadway Bar and Grill on Fisher and 16 for helping us out with lunch as well. Woo! And you can't say thank you to the volunteers enough, but we have to. Thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you.
I think we need some volunteers now to maybe hold out the chain, because I think it's kind of gone by the wayside. And then you may run through the chain and play in your playground. Woo! 3, 2, 1. There's no order in child world.